Hey guys, welcome, welcome, welcome. Eat, cook, and live it up. Well, you know, some of that by Hey, Jilly, Jilly. What's going on? What's going on? I don't know. What's going on? You know, we up in here, we up in here, we up in here. We up in here. What everybody up to? What we not going with? What is that? Okay, I will. What's going on? So tonight we're just gonna be chatting up for a little bit. We're gonna be talking about, if you're in trouble, you're in desperate need, who would be the first person you're gonna call? Who you gonna call? You know that song that says, "Okay, Jilly, save me some. Anytime you need a lover, call on me. I'll be waiting." Hey, do tell, how are you doing tonight? Welcome, welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome. Who got their glass of wine, beer? I'm drinking water. Hey, Fast Fam, welcome to the Creative Creole. So, we're just going to be chatting it up a little bit tonight. We're going to be on for about 2 hours, and then we're going to be going over to Jill's comfort zone at 11. Hey, Mama Dell. Hey, Miss Bibi Data Wagwan. So, tonight we just get, over here, we always get a little deep sometimes, but, we're going to try to keep it light. I think Eat, Cook, and Live It Up really inspired this topic tonight. Because you remember on the premiere yesterday, we talked a little bit about us as humans going through struggles and feeling pain and all those stuff. And we tend to not talk to everybody, which is right, because, not everybody is for you. So sometimes you just got to be careful who you share your deepest secrets with. Hey, Sonia, welcome. How are you doing tonight? So we're going to be chatting up a little bit about that. I remember growing up as a child in Jamaica, and my mom always tell me this. She said, listen, anything that you tell someone, just bear in mind that it's no longer a secret, because this person has that information about you. So if you tell someone something, then it must be something for them to know. So, yeah. So the question I pose to you all in here tonight is, if you're ever going through a hard time, who would be the first person that you would call or you would confide in? Like, me personally, I talked to my mom about a lot of different things. Me and my brother, we had a good rapport. Me and my dad have a good conversation every so often too. So we have a kind of open dialogue all the time. So, so Eat, Cook, and Live, I go to God and her mother. Now, and her sister. Yes, Miss Bibi Data, Jill showed out tonight. Showed all the way out with that snapper. Hey, Keely, welcome. I'm going to drop the link for anyone who want to come up and talk to me for a little bit. As we said, we're going to be on for about 2 hours, and then we're going to go to Jill's comfort zone. Miss Bibi Data said it depends on the struggle, different folks for different struggles. Now, that is really true because, you have the friend who probably is a good listener versus the other person who are going to give you good advice versus the other person who are going to judge you and give you that side eye, We have all those different types of friends. Hey, Ian with K Cotton, or those different type of family members too, So you're right. We got to be careful. It all depends on what situation you're going through. You have different people who are going to be able to help you through different situations. So yeah, that is very facts, facts, facts. Miss Bibi, that today when I went on your live, I was like, this girl is very educated. You sound very you sound a lot like, thank you, Creative Creole, for sharing me out. You sound a lot like those radio analyst, radio analyst. And I was like, damn, I need to get her on my panel one of these days to really have a conversation with me. Man, make it so. No, I was being for real. And I asked my mom to. I was like, she sound very educated and sound, very passionate about this. And my mom agreed too. Jill's comfort zone said, it used to be my dad, depending on what it was, and my best friend. I miss, yeah. Jill, every time we talk about that, it's like, because I can never imagine life without any of my parents, but it's very. Hey, Stephanie 50 and climbing, welcome. How are you doing tonight? Jill said, no, I don't know who I can turn to if I was struggling. God, of course, that's facts. We can always depend on God. For sure. Thank you, Mama Dell, for sharing me out. I appreciate it. Eating with Kate Cotton says, only my husband. Yeah, that's true. Kay. That's why people get married, because now you become one. You should be able to share your deepest, darkest secrets. It becomes you guys' secret. So yeah, but I feel like there's a number of people, if I was struggling with different things, I would be able to talk to, because but there's certain things that I feel like in life that we would never expose to nobody. Certain struggles that you've been through, you're probably embarrassed about it, or it was just too deep that you don't even want to bring up those emotions anymore. So, do you think there is certain things that you are going to take to your grave where you're like, I'm never going to share this part of my life with nobody? Hey, Kaneesha, welcome. How are you doing tonight? So yeah, the topic is, if you were struggling, who would you turn to? And do you feel like there are certain parts of your life that you'll never expose to anyone? You'll take it to your grave. Eat, Cook, and Live say yes. K Cotton said, oh yes. So yeah, we just gonna be on here, just chatting up a little bit. I'm gonna drop the link, as Bambi would say again. Anyone who want to come up. I know Jill says she's eating and getting fueled. Before it's time for her to come on, because I'm going to get off at like minutes after 11, and then we're going to go to Jill comfort zone. Creative Creole said, no, I tell my husband and Cindy everything. Creative Creole, I'm going to give you the side eye though. Everything? Thank you, Miss Midata. I appreciate it. Creative Creole, I'm a mess. I'm a mess. We got Eat, Cook, and Live It Up in the building. What happened? Hey, Eat, Cook, and Live It Up.
Hey, what's up? It's like you're Delaine.
You hearing me?
Yeah, I'm hearing it. Yep.
Okay, I'm hearing you good now.
Yeah.
What's going on? How are you doing tonight?
I'm good so far. I'm good.
Hey, in Q's world.
I really want to touch this topic a little bit.
All right.
Since I've been here in America, I have a few friends, but one that was really close to me. So maybe I haven't worked since I've been here. I've been to school and I finished my internship and stuff. But I did my internship, and I did my boards, and I passed, and it was fine. So she was the person that introduced me to a lot of things since I've been here. And she said about credit cards. So I have two credit cards. I'm going to talk a little bit, but I'm not going to be, So I have two credit cards, and one is $10,000 max, one is $5,000 max. Okay. Last year was her birthday, and she said to me, Chris, I want to ask you a favor. I said, sure, you can ask me a favor. She said, I wonder if you could lend me your credit card to rent a car to go down for my birthday. Remember, she have a car already, but that's fine. So she wanted my credit card to put on. I don't know how overseas work with certain stuff because I'm pretty new, so I'm just learning along the way. So I said to her, I said, I'm not quite sure because I'm like, damn, I know if anything happens to that card, I don't work. My husband takes care of me. What's gonna happen if I'm gonna hide this from my husband? What's gonna happen if something goes wrong with this card? With this card, they're gonna try to attempt to touch my credit card. So she was like, no, I'm gonna use my car insurance. If anything happened, they're gonna use the insurance. And I'm like, okay, but remember, I said to her, I'm not sure. Because I want to sit a little bit longer, I said to her, okay. So 2 weeks before the occasion, because I was going to go with her birthday stuff, 2 weeks before the occasion, I said to her, you know what? I don't think I want to give her my card. It just didn't sit well with me to say I'm going to give her. The girl went off on me, Adrian. She said, you selfish. The credit cards, listen, the credit cards that you have, they are fraud. I'm like, hold on for a second. Why is my credit cards are fraud? So this is it. Now remember, I don't have an income. My husband is my only form of income. So if you're gonna apply for a credit card, they're gonna ask you, what's your household income? Right? My household income is whatever it is, but that's also including my husband's stuff. So I told her I got my credit cards, and I told her the maximum, because she's my friend. I take this girl for my friend. I tell her stuff. And this girl went off, and she said that my credit cards that I have, I could get in trouble for them. I am like, whoops.
What?
Adrian, I was done. I still talk to her because this is how I am. I don't hold grudge. I don't hate people. I would see you from a distance and I would still love you. But my personal business, I would never tell you again. I have my YouTube channel right now, and she don't even know because of what she said to me.
You sure she don't know?
No, she don't know I have my YouTube channel. I don't tell her. I don't need her two friends. I really don't need her. Like
she may be stalking you now.
She don't, and maybe she know I have it, but I don't tell her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I'm saying people will use your weakest part to hurt you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, that's crazy though.
Yeah,
she said fraud.
She said my credit card there because I didn't use my income. That's my husband's income. They asked for the whole income. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, even now if you hear me say it, I am hurt because I tell, even if my videos, I love people with a passion. If you're my friend, you're my friend. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to, I cannot just, when I said to her, why would you not, she said, you don't have to tell your husband. I'm like, I don't tell my husband. So what if someone happens to the car? Who will pay for that? Me?
Yeah, that was crazy. I'm like, listen. All right, let me grab a few more comments. Miss Bibidata said, yes, there are several things I will take to my grave. Miss Bibidata, I agree with you. I ain't got too many skeletons in my closet, but K-Con says, Adrian, you creative, my sweetheart. No, I think creative is your sweetheart. Adrian is a little bit. Jill said it's not many things, but I do have a few that I take to my grave. And Jill, I think we all do. I think everybody. I don't know. I feel like everybody on here who says they tell there are certain people everything about them. I feel like, there's an extent where you might tell 99.9% of what's going on with you.
Yes.
But there's that 0.1 minute percent that you're like, listen, I can't tell anybody about this moment in my life. Because sometimes people, bringing that situation up might be hurtful, or it may be one of those part of your life that you're so ashamed of that you probably never going to reveal to anybody.
Right.
Because you're afraid of being judged. Because at the end of the day, families go through struggles. friends go through struggles. Husband and wife go through struggles. At the end of the day, I feel like if we all going to go through struggles and we can never guarantee that we're never going to go through struggles, I feel like there are certain things that if you're truly embarrassed about or brings up certain emotions, you are going to leave out that detail because, you know, one day they may remind you of that situation.
Yeah, I don't tell people.
Creative Girl says she tell everything. Mama Dell says she tell her husband everything also. Now, I feel like this is another question that would probably come about. It's like, all right, so you say you tell them everything. You tell them everything currently, or do you tell them everything from you were growing up as a child straight up to now? You know?
I tell this girlfriend stuff that is current. So she won't know. I don't tell her because there's nothing really to tell as a secret because, you know, so for me, I'll buy, all right, my husband get me stuff. So if I want a handbag, I'll buy it and then he'll pay for the handbag and don't even know he paid for the handbag because I just buy the bag and he doesn't know. You know?
She said he doesn't.
You know, I'll buy a bag of, you know, and then he say, and it's what's the bill? This one, and I say, I'm 800 now, you know, and he paid for it. So stuff like I would say to her, I would say, my husband just paid for bag, he didn't know he paid for the bag. You know, like small stuff like that. So if my husband hear it back, he won't feedback, but he would have said, Tina, you should just ask me. You know, but I'm just saying, I just do it because I'm like, you have tons of bags. Like you don't go wear that one for a long time. But you want another, you know, I just don't want confrontation. So I just do it, and as a friend, I'll say that we go to the mall and we do stuff and we buy stuff and we shop. But then no, I'm saying to myself, what if I have tell this girl deepest like I'll be so afraid of this girl leaving my side. I have to be bowing down to her now because of what she know about me. So I don't tell her anything anymore because a YouTube channel persons, you want everyone to know about your channel. You want the whole world to know. But I don't tell her. I want her to see me on blast.
Yeah. So the Creative Girl said everybody got one person who they tell everything. Do you believe that's facts?
No, I don't think we tell everyone everything.
What T there? T was said she ain't telling nothing. Where's T?
I don't tell everyone everything, and I can put twists in my stories, but I will not tell you everything because, as I said before, in my comment, I said my husband always tell me. My husband was an ex-soldier, and he said, "Tina, listen, let me tell you, man. People will use your own word as a weapon." My husband, you know, I talk about him so much because he's like, let me tell you, man. He teaches me. He's like he teaches me a lot. He's not saying that friends are not good for you, but he was just saying, Tina, just be careful. Not saying they're not good for you as a person, but you don't tell them everything. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So you can tell them everything just to have the relationship going, but don't tell them the deepest secret because friends don't last. Some friends they last forever, but some, you know, my friends back home in Jamaica, we still talk on the phone every now and then. And if we don't talk for 2 months, whenever we meet up back and as talking to each other, it's like we just see yesterday. It's nothing. We don't cast, we don't bicker, we don't, you know. But some friends, if you leave them out for 2 days, you haven't called me all day, you know. I can't deal with a needy friend. I cannot. Like, I'm not like that.
Miss Baby Daughter said, no, not telling every single detail. Some die with me, they shall never breathe. Now, Miss Baby Daughter, you sound just like a Jamaican. Which I know you're Jamaican, but I mean, you know. You know, Jamaican people, they'll sit there and they'll be like, what you say? And they'll be listening to what you're saying, but they're never going to tell you nothing. Unless they really want to know.
That's it.
Unless they really want. That was one of the biggest wake-up call that I had when I moved to America. It's like people will lay out their whole life story to tell you within a few minutes. And I'm like, you don't know this person.
I can't.
All right, let's go down in the comments. Jill said, I would have told Jill, you are bad. Jill said, I would have told her that it's a fraud to you know my darn to use my darn card. Kaneesha said, I learned the hard way to keep my business to my. Yeah, Kaneesha, if you keep your secrets or your business to yourself, you know that they're safe and secure.
Yes.
Once you let that out of that circle, your bubble, then you don't know where it's going to be. It's just like a lot of people will put stuff on social media and then they will say, I don't know how you know that. You know, they'll be putting out here, I just got a new car. And then you're like, congrats on the new car. And they're like, a new car? How do you know that I have a new car? But you just put it out there.
Yep.
The creative girls at Adrian, I tell 99.999 things to Cindy and 99.1 things to my husband. Jill said, go ahead.
I said, creative Creole is funny when it comes to her husband. She don't play no games, honey.
I know, right? Jill said, you do have to be careful because your friend will tell their spouse your business too. Oh, Jill?
And let's guess what too. My husband said to me, he said, remember your friend, she's your best friend, and also remember that they also have a best friend. So you don't think that I'm the only best friend that you have, because I also have someone else who I confide in as well. So when I tell you my business, you're going to tell the other person because you think that she's your best friend, and that person also have another friend. So keep on going in circles. You think that secret is safe with you. I think Jamaica have a term when they say about some mods. I don't remember that term. If I remember it, I'll say it. But I think it's secret. But it's funny.
Yeah, because when Jill said that, it just opened up to a whole nother conversation.
Yep.
Let's say you're going through a struggle at work, or you're going through a struggle with your friendship. It's almost like your whole household is going through that struggle with that friendship or that work situation. Because if you have a partner, you're going to go home and you're going to be like, you know what happened today? I had a bad day. I got into an argument with this person, or this person tripping, or something like that. So it becomes not even you guys' own secret anymore, or they're trying to get the opinions from someone else. They'd be like, talking about hubby all the time. You're going to be like, hubby, Adrian did this today. And I look at him sideways. What do you think about what Adrian did? You know? So it opens up the conversation, not just between Adrian and you had a disagreement, but no, Adrian have a disagreement with you and your hubby.
Right.
You know?
Yep. And I think you have to look at it from different perspectives as well, because then you can't analyze the situation by just talking to you. It's like, oh my God, what did she? You have to hear something from someone else. You understand what I'm saying to you? You can't have the problem and say like, oh my God, Christine said this to me. I need to keep answering this. You have to confide in someone else to ask if I did something wrong, what do you think? So you're confiding in somebody else what's really going on. So I just figured that since we have that conversation, we still go out, Adrian, listen. I think.
Oh, no. Pause. Wait, sir.
That's what I'm saying to you. I remember when I just started talking to you and on YouTube and stuff, but you
say you still talk to her, but I didn't know y'all go together somewhere.
Of course, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I can
no. Y'all gonna make me dash on my phone now. What you say? The lady will tell us the lady will tell us that your stuff is fraud. You still go out with her?
I still talk to her. Because that's just how I'm very forgiving.
No,
Yes, Adrian.
No, me afraid for you. No, me afraid for
Adrian.
you. I trouble.
But that's just how I am as a friend. Like, I'm not talking about her. I'm just, because this is the only thing.
No, I don't mean talking. When I say I'm afraid for you, though, meaning that I could never be around that person. I'm not saying I'm afraid for you because you're talking about her. You're not talking about her.
Remember the first time, I think at first I was in your life, you were saying Jamaicans know how to hide. They will see you and want to see you. They will see how bad, they will see that you're a bad apple and still talk to you. I mean, them things that you're a fool. I think that's the first.
No, that's a different situation. You already showed me yourself, and you trying to put a bad name on my name, saying I got my stuff by fraud. I ain't gonna hang around you because guess what? I may be out there with you and you set me up. So in that situation, I'm not gonna act like I don't know you. I'm just gonna cut you off immediately.
When we go out, like I don't go as often as I used to go. I go like maybe 2 times for my birthday and her birthday. You know what I'm saying? Before was that we go for Fridays, we go for drinks.
Not even at a time then, because guess what? She might set me up.
I know how you're looking at it, but that's just me. You know what I'm saying? I still, if my husband said, boy, Tina, you're different, you know? You're different, you know.
So what you say? You're not going to change. You're still going to go with her 2 times a year.
Yeah, my husband said Tina. I said Wayne, to be honest, because I have other friends that I talk to, but
no, your husband need to tie you up in your house when time that the day they come there and make you go away. Boy, yeah, go with that girl. But put a pin in that conversation if you have a minute. Put a pin. We're going to come back to that one. All right. So, eating with cake and say, I would never tell my husband I bust my child's father nose back in the day. Creative Killer said both. I'm an open book, no secrets. Okay, creative. Creative said, Jill, that's so true. I know all my husband friends' business. Yeah.
Yes. Yep.
Jill said, laugh along K. Well, he knows now. You know, Mr. Cotton's in the bushes. Mama Dell says, I have told him everything. My husband is my best friend. I've laid everything on the table. Okay, Mama Dell, I like that, but
no,
it's a little risky.
I told him everything, but not everything. Not to the T. Not to the T. No, some things.
Creative Creole said, my husband opened up to me about a lot. I'm sure it's stiff. He'd never tell me. But it's probably to protect my feelings. He knows I'm crazy too. Eat to Live Strong say, you had me weaving on the road during your prayer. Yeah, Jill be tearing up that snapper. Mama Dell says, see, my thing is this. Me telling it frees others. I tell the truth to shame the devil. Yeah, I guess. I think there's probably no situation where you guys have deep dark secrets that you're embarrassed about. I guess not. Why you share everything about your life, but I can feel it
as well.
Yeah. Kay said he might be sleep Jill or creative because he would have said something. I don't know. Remember that time when we're on the 10-hour live, Kay? He didn't say nothing on the last minute. He's like, y'all gonna sleep the day away. So he might. You know what, Kay? I ain't playing with you tonight. Kay, I'm not playing with you because you try to get back to that one line that you hold on to. She's like, creative, you know your husband tells you everything.
I see her comments.
Mama Dell say I used to be embarrassed about stuff, but now, baby, I will tell it all. Mama Dell, you gonna tell it all?
I think it's all when it comes to age too.
Mm-hmm.
When you grow up and stuff, then nothing really bothers you anymore. Nothing really.
True.
Yeah.
Mama Dell says she loves her husband unconditionally, so nothing he tells me can make me look at him any different. But Mama Dell, you know I'm giving you a side eye now. Nothing? He can tell you to look at him differently. I know I'd be looking at some people differently if they tell me something that really shocks me. You know, like I never seen that to happen to you, because sometimes you have this person in mind who you're dating or you have in your circle and you're like, this is the type of person that I see. And then they reveal something that you never thought they would have done. And then now you're like, So, I mean, different things are for different people though. So I understand where you might be coming from that, because we all say love makes you blind. So I guess that's in your situation.
Right.
No judgment. Okay, Mama Dell, I'm just speaking. You know how Adrian speak around here. All right, so okay, so she changed her ways. Kay, I don't think you changed your ways, Kay. I don't think so. You're still talking about all men cheat, Kay. Jill said you need to cut her off. Is the same one trying to take your man? Oh, she's asking, is it the same one that tried to take you?
No, Jill, no one trying to take my man. Which one is that?
I think she mixed it up with T when T said she had the girl who came around and stuff.
Yes, is that?
Yeah. Jill said, I remember that I want to find love like that. Yeah, me too, Jill. Me too. Kay Cotton said, hell, my best friend, I thought had I had at the time slept with my. Hey, you know what? I ain't playing.
I'm
Okay,
done.
okay. I'm not playing with you. I got your mama down. Okay, I'm not playing with you. So, Kay, you had to cut off a best friend and a boyfriend. Oh, wow.
That's a lot.
Just okay, no, not tonight. Miss Baby Dada said most times the person you confide in to validate if you're wrong or right will be biased. Not at all, just enough time. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Mama Dell is in the building.
Yes.
Mama Dell is in the building. Hey, Mama Dell.
Hey y'all.
Hey, Mama Dad, how are
How
you?
are you?
Hey. All right. No, what I'm trying to say is that I me having a past, that's why I
Mm-hmm.
have laid everything out on the table because it's a lot of stuff that I have to deal with and it's a lot of stuff that I had to let go and I had to get free of. See, for other people, it may be like, okay, they wanna cause see what the devil will do is he'll have stuff that you hold and hold and hold and hold and you take with you. Sometimes some of that stuff eat at you, it do stuff and
Mm-hmm.
all of that. But for
True.
me to get a release and to be free from some stuff, I will tell and I will help somebody else with it to let the next person know how I came
Like
out of
she's
that. A
something
lot of
coming.
stuff I done
It's
done,
actually
I
not
ain't happy
Mm-hmm.
about.
cheese.
I
Thank
ain't
you.
trying to be like, oh, all that and stuff. Like I could
Yeah.
tell you stuff. Yeah, I done been with a man. I done been with a woman. I done been, I done been married 3 times. It's a whole
Mm-hmm.
lot of stuff that I could sit here and
Yeah.
tell you. And so when I and I talk to my husband and we talk about things and we all, all this kind of stuff that he done told me that he ain't never told his first wife. But is that
True.
Mm-hmm.
because I can sit there and look at him and know that it's used to. That's not now. That's why I don't look at it.
Uh-huh.
I don't have to look at you differently because that's not something you trying to be. We all strive to
Mm-hmm.
be
Mm-hmm.
something different. So that's how I could sit
Yeah.
up here and tell you everything I did and look at you and say, so what? I did it, and that's not who I am today. But it did happen. It did transpire. It did take
Mm-hmm.
place. And when I say love him
Mm-hmm.
unconditionally, that's how I have to love everybody because at the end of the day, just because we cool right now, who's to say you're not gonna never
Mm-hmm.
do me nothing or not gonna never say nothing? But in order for me
Mm-hmm.
to
Mm-hmm.
turn back around and love you again, I have to look at it and say, okay, I love him unconditionally because people
Mm-hmm.
do things that hurt you. People do the things that you can't come back from. But if you have an unconditional love from people, how we supposed to
Mm-hmm.
love people, then you can go there and you can still be strong and then you can still have that mindset, and that's how I think of
Mm-hmm.
things. So
Right.
when he tell me stuff,
So.
or if he tells me stuff, or if he's
Mm-hmm.
struggling with something, it's best for you to tell because the enemy wants you to keep that stuff in. But if you don't say
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
nothing and somebody don't know to sit there and say, oh, okay, you struggling with this or you struggling with that, I'm knowing, okay, I need to be praying. I need to be listening. I need to be, doing ABCD in order for you not to be able to be stuck or not to feel like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, somebody, because that's what we all do. We all love people with conditions, on
Yes.
conditions,
Mm-hmm.
and we like to judge people. And that's not for us
Mm-hmm.
to do. So
Right.
at the end of the day, us as people, we have to sit there. If you have a husband and you have a wife, and that's why a lot of people do begin divorces and stuff, and people have
Mm-hmm.
problems about money and all of that stuff because you sitting there harboring and holding and keeping stuff in when that's what the enemy wants. And I mean,
Wants.
it say give you a little foothold, a little foothold.
Mm-hmm.
If you hiding something and somebody have a little foothold, it can turn into something big. That's why I
Mm-hmm.
say for
Mm-hmm.
me,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
lay everything out. If I did something, if I spent something, if I went somewhere, whatever I did, he gonna know. We me and my husband then had times where he take my phone, I take his phone. I don't have nothing to hide. It's nothing there for
Yeah.
me to hide. That stuff right there, holding stuff and hiding stuff, people think that that's freedom, but that's not. That stuff is bondage.
Mm-hmm.
That stuff keep you bound, and that's
Mm-hmm.
Right.
not. Mm-mm,
Yeah.
that's not a good
Oh.
thing. And in order
Oh,
for
my
you to
mama
love
there.
My mama,
love the person
mama,
that
they let
you
me
are,
like, oh
what
my God.
you
Yeah,
have
she
to you
touched
have
me.
to sit there. you have to sit there and look at that person and say, okay, I can love you and love everything about you, because you can't have a husband and a wife and don't know they inners of inners,
Yeah.
they holies of holies, they secrets of secrets. And if you can't do that with a person, then I tell people sometimes then you need to check who you with then. If you can't do that with a person,
True.
if you can't lay everything out there and the person still love you, then you
Mm-hmm.
got then something ain't right.
Okay, so I get what you're saying. You're saying that you may be shocked by something that they have done in the past, but that you're not going to hold it against them, and there's not going to be any love loss or any different
Because
emotions.
you already know it. Yep. Yeah, that's what she's saying.
Yes. Because
Hey,
you already know,
Julie.
like my husband,
Yeah.
I tell my husband all the time, baby, tell me, because I rather you, because I already know. Because they got some people that's out here cutthroat, and the next person can know and come and tell you. But me, I already like to have my game face on. So when you come to me with it, we can
Mm-hmm.
stand in agreement and be on one accord. Like, okay, yeah, he did that, or yeah, she did that, or yeah, this happened, or whatever. And they looking at you like, well, you not mad. What am I be mad for? Ain't no reason to be mad. We already done talked about it. We already done prayed about it. We doing what we gotta do to help us and save us. So you coming here to kill, steal, and destroy, but that's not what you about to do. Because
Yep.
that's what
Yeah.
people, just like T was just saying about the woman trying to get the 5,000 and 10,000. No, that hell for crazy. Mm-mm. Then you know she'll be in the bed the next week. No, indeed, you done lost your mind. No.
I lost Mama there. What did she say about the man who won 5,000? Adrian, I lost that one.
No, no, no. I think we were going back to your friend who wanted to borrow your stuff and all of those stuff.
Yeah, she wanted to borrow my credit card to do a car because my card has 10. I have a limit of 10,000, one to 5,000, but she wanted to borrow my card to put on the
Mm-mm.
insurance. To I ain't doing that. Like
Yeah, no, you don't do that kind of stuff, especially if somebody
no.
telling you why you gotta tell your husband. Yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
she said, why my husband have to know? I'm like, I don't pay. I don't do nothing. My husband takes do stuff. Say something happened to the car or anything. He gonna like, where this bill come from? Like, how I'm gonna, you didn't tell me. I can't do that.
Yeah. But
No.
no,
Yeah.
Mama Dell, she says she still hang out with this girl twice a year. Can you give her a little knowledge for me,
You
please?
still hanging out with her?
Yeah.
Oh, you know
I
what, T?
said
Mm-mm.
I spoke to her 2 weeks ago. She said happy birthday on my birthday. That was Monday, and she
Oh
asked
yeah,
what
I
was good.
would.
I
Yeah.
told her,
Yeah.
but
Mm-mm.
I don't hold grudges. I don't. If you want to
I
say
mean,
nice
well, no,
things,
I mean, long as you ain't like you speak to her, but y'all ain't like going and she come and staying at your house, or you going staying
no,
at her house.
no, just
Oh, okay,
friendship.
yeah, yeah. It's all right to be cordial with her. Yeah, cordial,
Yeah.
but that's
No,
about
but
it.
she
Yeah,
said
just
they
be
go
cordial.
out, Mama Dell, for dinner and
Yeah, we
stuff. Go
we
out.
last year after it happened, her birthday was August and my birthday is in April. So we went out on her because it happened on her birthday. I still went out with her. And then I did
No.
something for her in December. I think it was something
Mm-mm.
Christmassy. I did something with
Mm.
her. But I think, to be honest, I just think, as I said before, I'm from Jamaica and I just got here maybe like
Well,
5 years ago. So I
all
think
I'm
because she's my
saying,
only friend, like a close friend, I think, but then my husband was like,
you said a
she
close friend. Did
no,
you
she
just?
was my old friend. Mama, then listen. I speak fast, but listen. I said she was my only friend. You know what I'm saying? She was,
No.
the only person that I will talk to and do stuff with. So I thought that if she's gonna, stop talking, it's gonna be like, oh my god, I'm gonna be here by myself. So let me
Girl,
just,
I don't
hold
care.
on to my
No, you be
peace.
by yourself. Gotta see you
No, that's what I
somebody.
said.
If this kept
That's what
up
I
here talking
said.
about she just wants some coins. She don't want no friends.
That's what she wants.
Exactly. But listen, first of all, you was born in this world by yourself and you gonna leave by
Hello?
yourself.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hello?
This is the thing. I'm gonna tell you, honey, I am not that look, I'm forgiving,
Right.
but there's a line that you draw because if they do that to you once, it's gonna happen again. And there is no way that I'm gonna accept somebody to cut me off and then threaten that you were gonna get me locked up for a
Yeah,
fraud
that's what it
card. And
sounds. Yeah, that's
that's
what.
like that's
Mm-hmm.
like somebody who would listen, don't get in trouble with her. Okay?
Mm-mm.
Because you going down,
Uh
boo,
huh.
and,
Yep.
and everything else. So I'm just saying the trust, you can forgive somebody, but the trust issue will always be there. And I don't want to ever have to question myself of what should I speak on around somebody. You know, because I want to be
because you can't be
comfortable.
free around
I
her.
can't be free around you. So there is no moments where I'm just gonna feel that comfortable to just be sitting there, hanging out, kicking it, because I'm still looking at you like any minute. You better sip your drink slow and keep your eyes wide open, honey, and keep your cup close.
Because you be looking
honey.
for your purse.
Okay.
Y'all go out together and your purse will be missing.
Hey.
Messing with her.
And she gonna get that.
Let me tell you guys something.
She gonna get that card that you wouldn't give her.
Yeah, she told it. She gonna get it one way or the other.
Let me tell you guys something, right? So I don't judge people who smoke or drink, because I drink but I don't smoke. So in the early part, I don't know what happened, but I think it was my birthday. We went to Washington. We went off my birthday. We went like a weekend thing. And then one of her friends said to me,
wait, I'm not trying to cut you. Did you say a weekend?
Yeah, that was before the argument. That was before the argument.
Oh.
Yeah.
But 1 second. 1 second. This is me. I'm not saying you should never talk to her, but hanging out with her outside of over the phone, we can talk over the phone. Or I may say hello to you by passing, but me ain't gonna set up no time and place to be nowhere. Because I don't know what you're gonna plan for me.
Yep, that's true. That's true. But so I remember one time, I think it was year before last, my birthday. She said we went out and we were having brunch, and her friend said we need to come to Chrissy's house for her to cook some oxtail for me, because I see that she can cook. And my girlfriend was saying, yeah, her husband cooks some chicken liver and it tastes like steak. That's what my girlfriend said to her. Okay, so I was like, yeah, I didn't get that, because my husband don't let nobody come into his house. He just like his house to be in his dwelling, like you just stay outside. You know what I'm saying? This is just, you know. So he said, because I didn't give him my answer. They said, okay, fine. I'll let you guys know. So days passed, weeks passed. My girlfriend came and she said, are the girls coming to the house? I'm like, no, I don't feel like it. I think I just came from vacation. I said, I just came from vacation. I don't feel like it right now. She was like, why not? I'm like, I said, to be honest, your girlfriends smoke a lot. I just don't like that they really kind of smoke.
Well, that's good that you didn't throw your husband underneath the bus.
Yeah.
You came up with a good idea.
Yeah, I said, your girlfriend, they smoke a lot. I got my child here. If they're not gonna smoke and stuff, it's fine. Then apparently she didn't hear the part that I said it's fine if they don't smoke in my house or they don't want it there, because where I live, I'm like, people look at me like I'm the only black. I'm kind of talking loud, and they see all these black people coming over and they're smoking and they're doing stuff. They look at me like, oh, I'm the same. That's just how I look at it. So I'm just saying how people look at me, like they see all these people coming in their house. I'm just telling her if they're gonna come to my house, they can come, because I can tell my husband, Wayne, it's okay. They're gonna spend like an hour. And he was, Tina, is fine. He's your friend. Just make sure you're watching them do. Keep it simple. Stay downstairs. So I said, I don't want your friends to come because they're smoking. They're gonna come. Just make sure she take it to a whole different level. She was pissed that I mentioned that her girlfriends smoke, and how I don't think about her friends, because I don't think why would I think that her girlfriends would come to my house and smoke around my child or my kid. I said never said the person gonna smoke around my child. I'm just saying that if they do come, they can't be smoking. They just have to make sure they're smoking in the car and they come inside. I'm not gonna say she took it to a whole other level. She did.
But let me ask you a question. Was this your friends too, or just her friends?
That was her friends. Those are her friends.
But hell no, you ain't bringing your friends to my house. Me and you are friends, but me and your friends are not friends.
That's what I'm saying. But it was my birthday thing that she took me out, and she was like, since they're my friend and they're cool, they can come. I said, okay, fine. They're paying for their own room. That's fine. It doesn't think to have more than one people. You know what I'm saying? Because if you listen, if people will say, oh my God, she sounds so dumb and she's so stupid. But I just give you benefit of the doubt. I don't rush people. I don't run to people too much. But if you give me a lot to hold on to, I will. I don't just cut people off and do stuff like that. I'm more, I don't know how to explain it to you. But
every time I talk, you don't tell the whole world who you are.
Yeah, I don't do a lot like cutting people off. And look at Jill. You're like, what is this girl talking about?
Yeah, no.
Still sitting there like
I
I'm
don't
just
play those
waiting.
games.
I'm just
Honey,
waiting.
honey, I, I'm I'm just saying, you setting yourself up for a lot of hurtful moments with this person because it sounds like she's about self, and not about you know, what you want or what is respectful for you, what works for you. And you got a whole husband. I can't have you. First of all, you and your friends ain't coming over my house anyway. You better be glad your behind is welcome in here. How about that? I mean, I'm just saying, because, hey, honey, listen, I never played those games. Like, not that I'm uncomfortable or insecure. I just feel like my friends knew who I was, and and I do the same thing with them. Like, it's okay to come over and all that, but if when you're married and you have kids, well, it's okay. Have fun, but if I don't want no smoking in my house, I don't want no
Yeah.
smoking in my house. And she
Mhm.
wasn't trying to hear. She wasn't trying to hear that he said. It was the simple fact that he said you can't.
Mhm.
And,
Yep.
and 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 that was the problem. And those are my friends. Well, you know what? You and your friends go sit on the bench and have a good
Mhm.
time and
Yep.
smoke and do whatever you like. And I will catch up with you later.
Yep.
Uh,
Facts.
So you gotta cut people. I'm not saying is I understand, but you're a kind heart. Yeah, you could be sweet and kind from a distance. We ain't doing no hanging. Because you
Yeah.
already know she is not pure heartedly for you like that. And it seems like it's an issue. You
Yeah.
can't let her use your card, which is fraud. Okay. Now that's the fraud. You want to rent a car with my card, and when things go down, it ain't gonna be her they looking for.
Mhm.
Mm-mm.
Okay. So what that tells you right there. And when
Yeah.
you use your card, you're gonna have to be the one to sign. Okay?
Mhm.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So that's right there, fraud. So I'm just saying, how you gonna get mad because I don't want you to use my stuff, and then you gonna get mad because
No.
my husband said he don't want no smoking in my house, in his house. So those are
She
two
sound like a hater to me. She
Yes.
exactly.
want what
Yep.
you have.
And let me tell you
She
what
want what
makes
you
me a
have.
hater. My husband. I don't. I'm not gonna talk. I keep asking my husband. Like, people, please just understand. It's just my husband when I'm happy. Just understand.
Mm-hmm.
So he got me a brand new truck, a sports truck, 2 years ago. This girl
Mm-hmm.
don't want. The first thing she said to me was, "I ain't gonna lie. My husband bought me the truck for Christmas 2018. 2018? Yeah. 18? Yes. And I held it from her for about 2 months.
Mm-hmm.
And I
Why?
said, because I just see,
Cause she ain't belong in your life. That's what I'm talking
Thank
about.
you. That's why you
Girl,
had it.
you is crazy. Girl, you better cut that girl loose. I don't care if you was the only one. Listen, you are, baby.
Mm-mm.
Baby, listen. That kind of person, you still here by yourself.
yes.
Mhm.
Yep.
Okay? I'm gonna let you know that's real rap. You're still here by yourself. She ain't got your back
Yeah.
100%. So you gotta cut ties, and it's
Yeah.
okay to still talk to somebody and be, just what I'm saying. Okay, if you like a good conversation, I don't know, but me myself, it would be like hello, goodbye, because I'm a
Mhm.
dry person, okay? And they'll get
Yeah.
the hint
So
that I don't want to talk, so you need to cut her off, okay?
all right, Jim. I'm gonna. so
Mm-mm.
so I said, I have like a elderly person here that I met when my son used to go to like half day school, and I was chilling. He go
Yeah.
half day school, and she took
Mhm.
me up. She's a Christian money lady. She's, I love her. I do, this I love that lady
Mm-hmm.
so much. She's like my mother here. She look out for me and
Mm-hmm.
stuff. So I told her, and she was like, "Did you tell your friend Chris about your new truck?" Because she knows she crazy. I said, mm. She said, "Why?" I said, "Boy, Miss Dolores scared me, Miss." I said, "Boy, I'm so scared to tell this girl, but I'm just so scared." She said, "Why? It's your friend." I said, "I just don't want to tell her. I just know it's like, yeah, it's like I can feel her." So I told her about the truck. The first thing she said to me, listen, the first thing she said to me was like, "What year?" She didn't say congratulations. She said, "What year?" I said, 2019. She said, "Car payment?" I'm like, She was like, "Huh?" She said, "Oh." So what, she said, "What kind of interior?" So I told her, she just asked me.
Oh my goodness.
She's not telling me.
Girl, you crazy. Because I would have stopped. I'd have been hung up that phone. First of all, I would have never called her, but she asking too many questions.
What kind of tires you got?
Thank you.
Do you got a wrench in your car?
Thank you. Do you got a spare tire?
Oh my God!
Lord,
your car? Is there an alarm on your car? Because I won't know. I might be driving away with it. Okay.
I'm telling you, Eco can live it. I'm glad he came on tonight because you've been an eye opener. You gonna have to cut this friend off. She be calling you, be like, "Listen, girl, you know what? I was talking to my counselor, and they say, it ain't right for me."
She call you, you call her.
No, I'm serious. Just tell her, just use the old dandy handy. Just go start singing on her. I had a little talk with Jesus and told him all about my problems. Hey, and just and he said, "Handle it, I handle it, be gone." He said, "Just be patient and sit back and just don't answer." And so I'm waiting for him to answer me. So every time she call and you press ignore, and then she texts you like, "Jesus still ain't answer."
Yeah.
But listen,
because that's too much.
Listen what she did. So she had a Altima. She had a 2000. I don't know, 15 or what she had. But then 3 months after, she bought a car this year, last year. She bought a car. So she bought a car last year. I'm saying to myself, why did she go back? I told my husband, because I told my husband, like, stuff like gossipy stuff, we sit in the bed and we laugh and we talk about people, stuff like that. I was telling my husband, he was like, she went ahead and buy what? Not saying I'm not talking about her, but just the fact that she had a normal car. And she went ahead and buy a 2014.
Not good, man.
A 2000, she bought a year, like 3 more years behind mine. And when she went to my house, she said, "Did you see me? You see my car?" This is what she said. She said, "You see my car?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's nice." She said, She said, "What? It's so fast. It's like a guzzler." I'm like, "Oh yeah, for real." I said, "I feel you with that." She said, "Next time I'll make you see the inside." I'm like, "Okay." I'm like you competing with me for what? I don't even compete with you.
She is, baby.
She is competing with me for no reason.
The next thing she will come for is a man.
You're right, Adrian. You're right.
She gonna be like, "He bought the car, no payments, really stupid."
Yep. Yeah. But that's just what I say. I wouldn't tell. That's my experience. Because back home in Jamaica, I never had that much experience about things. But since I've been here, that was the one that really touched me. And when they do stuff for me, and if you do stuff for me and tell somebody, that hurt me to the core. That's why I don't take things from people. If I only have rights,
I wouldn't even be hurt. I would be cut up, as they say in Jamaica.
Yeah,
not even hurt can help me.
If I'm
going to be so mad that I'm going to be like, "Girl, listen, get the hell off my phone. Don't ask me nothing about my car. It ain't none of your business." Where's she from, though? She's like a Jamaican.
No, she's not. You're lying. She's not. She's not Jamaican. She's American.
But a lot of Jamaicans be asking those questions to be like, "What year is the car?"
Yeah. Jamaicans do that a lot. They, cause they love to ask about year and mileage and stuff. But I was saying to myself, to be honest, she goes out a lot. Me and my husband is like a more chill, relaxed couple. Like we don't do much. We just do vacations and stuff. And she and her boyfriend, they go out a lot and they drink and they want to me, my husband and I was talking, we're like, people will see you go to work 7 days a week, doubles, right? And you have achieved so much, and they will sit at their house and watch you through the window, wonder how you get that. When they're in their house and you're scraping up the snow before you leave out to go to work, no one sees that. And that's what I'm saying. No one sees when you're doing 12-hour shifts, but they see you when you're doing stuff. They see when you're buying stuff. They see when you're, accomplishing stuff. But she and her boyfriend, they just do stuff. They don't save nothing. You know what I'm saying? When I'm
they got Christy.
When I'm in the
they
house,
got you that they can call.
Huh?
Not the mackerel, all right.
When I'm in the house, Adrian, back then when I just came to America, because I'm not sure no more.
Yeah.
And I just came. We have no furniture in the house.
Yeah, messing up.
You know what I'm saying? And when people say, when my husband doing double shift, I will bill and things happen and I achieve, and the people, you know what I'm saying? It's people don't understand.
But now I feel like that's a good thing to put in your SOA challenge, So what I used to eat mackerel and rice, and now I'm eating
Adrian.
big lobster.
Yeah, when we first came to America, my husband had carpet in his house, and I'm saying full house full of carpet, no furniture. You see what I'm saying? So I know how is it to be humble. I know how it is to don't have. When my husband left Jamaica, he was a security guard. He was a soldier, was a security guard. He came here, he did his CDL. He achieved so much. And he's like, Tina, I want you to stay home with my son, take care of him. I got you. Don't worry about nothing.
Yeah.
You saw me, I say, and when somebody see you doing things, I wonder why you don't want to work. It's not me, honey.
But that's the thing, is because your husband recognized that, when he hardly had anything and you guys were struggling, you were there with him throughout all of these things. So now all that you're getting is just your reward for just hanging with him through those rough times. And that's what a lot of people don't understand. A lot of people just want to come on and be on, like they'd be like, I ain't dating no broke man, I ain't dating this person, they ain't got this, if they ain't got that. And that's where a lot of people go wrong, because at the end of the day, you have to build certain relationships for it to get to a certain place.
Yeah.
I always tell people, like, don't be walking and expect to reap what I've sowed. Come in and help me plant these seeds, and then we can reap it together.
I remember when I just got here, right? I remember, it's so sad. My husband used to we'll do stuff together, but then I think I only knew Aldi at the time, because I just came here, I only knew Aldi. And I don't know if you know, Aldi have nice pastry, Adrian. They have some nice pastry.
Yeah.
And they also have one, I think it's the upside, it's like a crust with a cake inside of it. And my husband said to me, he said, Tina bought something for. I said, what's that? He said, I bought your upside down cake. And in myself, I'm like, damn. I felt so happy. I felt so good. Now, none that he knew that we went on because money was tight at the time, doing stuff and stuff. And he went out and he still got me that cake. You see what I'm saying? People like, they see me not doing stuff, and people know where I come from, Adrian. That's what I have stories that if I want to cry, because I know.
But yeah, I feel the same way too. That's why I open up about me, wearing flip flops to school, taking a scandal bag, through those rough times that we had. But at the end of the day, it make us who we are today, and it's just you would say, empowering to really see the journey and the struggles that we faced in the past, but where we at now. That's why I come on YouTube and I be wearing these white t-shirts doing my mukbangs, and I don't care, because when I'm going out, I don't look like this. No. But I ain't gonna mess with my good clothes, because I pay good money for them.
Yes. And to be honest, I love to dress up. I'm like that. I would dress to the T. That's how I am. You know what I'm saying? So I love to do that. Some person would not do it. But my husband, he will wear white. When we go on vacation, you know what he wear, Adrian? white t-shirt and shorts and sandals for the straight vacation, not in the no colors on.
He's so like my dad. That's what my dad is. When he go on vacation, sandals, basketball shorts, and white tee.
Listen, and he's quite fine. But me and my son, you and your son always a puzzle. You know?
Yeah, because you're the one who shop for your son, right?
Right,
And then,
right. So when you say that, some people will look at him and they'll say, why? My husband will wear the same, he got like 4 shorts we wear for the whole week, back and forth, up and down. Him saying like about the body. Once and I pay my bills.
That's all like my dad. He be going on a week vacation, he take one duffel bag with a few pieces of clothes. I'm like...
Yeah, I'm like...
Mama Dell! You still there, Mama Dell?
What? What is it?
Yeah, I'm still here.
So
I was washing my hands and stuff. I had water running.
Oh, okay.
Okay, you good. What were you saying,
I was wanting to ask, so, people who's willing to share things and their intimate secrets or whatever it is, what do y'all think about that? Like when you, because, I'm talking about when you're sharing things with your friend. I mean, just to go back with that, when you're sharing things with your friend.
With it, Jill. That's a good question.
Snap my face.
What's going on?
That's a good question. I feel like
mute your mic for a second. Cook.
You say, Angela, sorry about that.
That's okay.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, Jill. Now, I was saying, when you're speaking with your friend, and what do you think about that? You're speaking with your friend, and you're telling them, things that's going on with you and your intimate secrets. Do you expect them to? This is the question. Do you expect them to keep that conversation between you and them, or and not really share that with their spouse? Because I feel like that sometimes causes ill feelings towards your friendship with the spouse and your best friend, like because he knows.
Eat cook. Mute for a second, please.
So
yeah, go ahead.
So I was saying, so with that, do you expect? Because I had this conversation before, and some people swear, "Oh no, I don't talk to you." Do talk to your husband, and I know you do talk to your spouse, and be telling them like, "Girl, this girl done went out there." And and then that brings, I believe, to me, that brings, kind of sometimes feelings of the way your spouse look at that friend, even though that has nothing to do with me. I'm my own woman, but when your friend come around, that's an uneasy feeling, because I'm being honest. So that's the thing, because they'll swear and say they don't. But I know you do, because if you discuss everything, you know what I'm saying? You telling him that girl done went out there and I had her orgy. Now you don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. What y'all think about that? And that's what I mean. Like, how far should you discussing everything with your spouse? Because I think your best friend confide in you, thinking that that's between you. Nobody want to know that your husband know what I was doing last night or what I did, and then that's crazy.
I remember.
But I feel like some people's relationships are built upon other people's business, They don't even have their own intimacy. Once they lay down, they start talking about all their friends' information. I'm like, this is your time to be intimate with each other, not talking about other people's intimacy.
My friend business is not my business to tell my husband. Now, that's a totally different. Now, I know people that do that. But for me, if my friend tell me something in confidence and it is just to me, I will not tell my husband. But let me say a but though, because they have been instances. Wait, no, y'all laughing. laughing. Stop
Go ahead,
laughing,
Mama
Jill.
Dell.
No, listen, okay, because there have been an instance where my friend has done something, and I'm knowing this heifer need prayer, because that's the only thing gonna get her up out of this. And so
Mama,
I tell my husband, baby, look, this is
Mama
ABCD, and we got to get on our face and fast, because that's the only thing gonna help me.
Mama Dell, why you can't? Mama Dell, why you can't just go in and tell him to go on to the Lord and go on to the Lord and just pray for her because she has to step in endeavors that, it don't have to be explained what happened. Cause now I can hear, and now every time she walk in the house, he mumbling under the door, Lord Jesus Christ, I'm gonna come to you right now to bless this child. And then you talking about let's pray. Look, the lunch dinner prayer done got long, and it got longer than usual.
No,
You be
I'm
looking
no,
like
but no, because in that area, stop laughing.
Go ahead, Mama Dell.
No, because stop your laughing. In that area, in some instances, in some areas, we know like each other, and we have that. So by my husband being the type of person he is, and me being the type of person I am, it's just some things. If I do have a friend that tell me something, I'm not gonna tell him at all, because
Yeah.
like I said, she confided that in me. But if it's something that, like I said, that I know I need him in on, and we have to, but he not gonna look at, he ain't gonna come in the house and be doing no 15 million hours of no.
look, candles
Yes, they
lit,
do.
everything. Tell myself, Lord, where is the look? The
Jill, you
anointed
a man.
water, the anointed water that came. I came out of
I'm
the
telling you.
suede case.
What do you want, honey?
Oh
Because
no.
if you
You don't
telling
like
your
that?
husband everything, and then you turn around and saying, "Oh, but I don't tell him what my friends tell me."
But
Now,
they come
No,
that
I'm
is
serious.
some
No,
deep
y'all
ass.
laughing. See,
That
I'm not
is
about to play with
some
y'all
deep
because
ass.
y'all is being
'Cause
crazy.
if you
I'm
telling
not
your
about to play with
husband
y'all up here.
It's
I know
hot.
this girl right now to this day.
King,
She talks to
King.
her husband about everything. And I know this girl right now. She talks to her husband about everything. She was the biggest whore than all get out. But then, look, she don't went and told her husband about all her
No, you
friends.
can't get this,
And
honey.
he
You can't get
like,
this.
oh, such and such is a whore. Such. No, your wife was the biggest whore, but she laying in bed, not pillow talking to you, telling you about all her friends' damn
Baby,
dirt.
stop.
That's how that shit go.
Okay, whatever.
That's how
It's
it
fine.
go. If you laying in that bed, tell her, my husband ain't gonna know nothing about my friends. It ain't none of his damn business. None of his business. None of his business. I don't care if he went to church today and got baptized. It ain't none of his damn business.
Okay, but
Ain't
sometimes you gotta warn your husband about that friend. She may start coming and throwing herself at your husband too.
Wait a
I don't
minute.
hang
Let's
around.
back up. Let's
I don't
back
hang
up
around.
now. If
I
you
don't hang
gotta
around them kind of
warn,
people no more, Adrian.
if you gotta warn your husband, if you gotta warn your husband about
Then
any
she don't need
chick,
to be around.
then she don't need to be in part of the picture. Hello,
Yeah.
no sir. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
hmm
Adrian, kill
But
me,
they
Adrian.
do it. I don't
Mm-mm.
hang around them kind of women no more now. I used to hang with this girl that I thought was my
She
best
said no
friend. But
more
see,
now.
I'm serious because I was in high school. I was like a freshman in high school.
Huh?
And my mama tried to warn me. She said, "Girl, that damn girl ain't no good." I was like, "No, mama, she cool. She cool." Mama was like, "No, she ain't. She ain't cool." And then this the heifer that slept with my boyfriend. So I'm
Oh Lord.
trying to tell you. I'm
Oh
trying to tell you that
Lord. Mm-mm.
some of these hoes ain't long. And I'm not I'm not gonna say my husband don't know nothing about none of my friends, my cousins, or nobody because I don't need my husband judging my friends or my family that's women or
Mm-hmm.
men, whatever, when he see them based on something I was in the bed because laid it down on me real good. Now I feel like I gotta give him some confirmation about
Mm-mm.
somebody else and they dang on lie. That ain't how that go down. Cause then when he come
Mm-mm.
around, be like, ooh, ooh, yeah, I know you said she did that. Like, no, I'm not about to tell my husband nothing about none of my friends, my female cousins, or nothing in the dang on family. It ain't none of his business.
I agree. I just feel like it's very, to me, I just think it's very uncomfortable. It's an uncomfortable situation. And you can't tell him how to feel about that. You know, that's him. And he has a right to feel how he want to feel. What happens
Yep.
is you shouldn't have brought that to his plate because
Mm-hmm.
you can't tell him he can't feel such a way because he's human. And you can't ask me to accept that because that ain't my friend. That's your friend. You know
Yeah.
what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So
Yep.
that's where the ball I'll be saying to people, I mean, I know you're disgusting, but it's just certain things that you should not discuss
Discuss with
because
your
you
husband.
with your husband about
Exactly,
somebody
Jill.
who confided because that caused problem. You can't
I
change the
think
way somebody feel about that person now. So now if he acting funny, don't want you to go out with her, don't want to do this, and then now
yep,
you looking
yep.
at him saying, "Oh, well, that's my friend." You shouldn't have brought that stuff
Mhm.
on his lap
Yep.
because he
Yeah. No,
has
you
a
don't do
right
that
to
kind of stuff.
he
No.
has a right to feel how he feel because he's looking at his wife like, well, what you gonna do?
Or
Yeah.
what
Yeah,
did she
Okay,
yeah.
say?
Like
you
What
they
did
know,
she
say,
say? Did she say that?
birds of a feather flock together. Now he don't want you hanging with
Uh,
this friend because you done laid down and spread it wide and he done licked you low. And so you done told him about all your people business. And then he like,
Yeah.
you not finna go nowhere with her, or are you? Hell yeah, I'm finna go with her.
and don't think it ain't gonna slip. Don't think it won't slip one day. Say if you get into something and y'all in the situation, and here come your friend come up there with her opinion, and he may just get in his mood like you need to mind your business because you be so and so and so. You
Yeah.
be sitting there like, oh, wait a minute, yeah, and now your best friend. Y'all not best friends no more. Yeah, because
Yeah.
men will do that. Women will do it. Men
They
or
will.
They
women.
They do
will.
do
If
that.
to back their case,
yep.
and you coming up there putting your nose like, and y'all could have been all having fun. The fun game over once you be talking about stuff. No, because and your girlfriend confident too, talking her stuff. He be like, wait a minute, wait a minute. You ain't did it before. Look, you ain't even tell it, but the eyes just telling it. Oh, you haven't never done that.
Mm-mm.
Never, ever. Huh? That's what you just said? And now he looking at you. She look, and now your friend sitting there, her shoulder get tight, like, oh, it's time. I think it's time to go home.
Mm-hmm.
Because women be pillow talking. Women be doing a whole lot of pillow talking. I ain't never wanted no man that bad that I'm gonna tell him all my friends business.
Yeah,
No,
you can.
no, it
No,
ain't that
sometimes it
serious. Cause
ain't even that.
if I got to tell you all my friend business, then it makes no sense. Then you, cause shouldn't no other man want to sit up there and know everything about your
And
friend
listen.
anyway.
Yep.
But
Facts.
Yep.
some men,
Mhm.
listen, some men do because they trying to see what you gonna do, what you be
Yeah,
doing. So some of them don't sound. It ain't that they want to know about the friend. They want to know what's going on when y'all go out. Okay.
Mhm.
But sometimes it's not the man who want to know either. It's the woman who just like to talk and they talk about everything. You know, they should be focused on their relationship and
yeah.
making
No,
it better.
yeah,
And they be up
it's
there
There you
about
go,
talking about,
it's
you
Adrian.
know,
about
There you
my
us
go.
two.
friend.
It
There
ain't
you
about
go.
nobody
Yeah.
else. So yeah.
And then she
So
Or
feel like
sometimes they
she
make
can't go tell.
comparisons.
She feel like she can't go tell other girlfriends, so she lay in the bed with that nigga at night, and then she like, oh, you know what
Uh-uh.
Sarah did last night? Oh, this girl,
No.
she wild. I don't know about her, and blah 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 blah. And the husband looking at you sideways all along. Well, if you don't know
What's
about
ready
her,
to be
what about
spicy?
you?
right, but
Yeah.
they think is they think because that's okay. That's what
Yeah,
that's why my conversation went that way. Some people feel it ain't telling because they're talking to their husband who they confide in and who
Hmm.
you and they think that's okay. I'm saying I don't think that's okay. You know, so as
No,
long
it's
as I'm
not.
not
Not if
telling
somebody
no
told you in confidence. No.
right, they feel like I ain't tell nobody else. He is somebody else.
Yeah.
Well, that's my husband. Whoa, okay. I ain't trying to choose between making you choose between your husband and I. I'm just saying that was my business. You know,
yeah.
so it get like that. So that's all I was is thinking because I wanted
Yeah,
to
but
see
I
what a
I
lot
know
of
because
women
I
thought
know
about
Yeah.
that.
sometimes
No, the other one, honey.
some men are worse.
Yeah.
Some men are worse than women, though. Some men are messier than women.
You
Oh
better
yeah, they
say it.
are.
Some
They
men love
They
to
talk
are.
just
gossip.
like
Some
chicks.
men love to gossip.
Yes, Lord. And next thing you know, he done told his crew, and now your crew, and you thought you was
Mm-mm.
liking his homeboy. His homeboy like, I ain't fucking with you, girl.
Yeah, they
Now
do.
you like, now
They
you like,
got some
hook me
like
up with
me.
your homeboy. He like looking at you. Now his eyes like,
You know the
oh
plate on
no,
the
no,
Uh-uh.
they ain't available. Yeah, I guess because you done told them my damn business.
business.
That's so true. That's so true, Jill. That
I'm
is so true.
serious. It's a fact. So I just was seeing where the woman, what
Creative
y'all
Girl
thought
said.
about it.
Creative Girl said men do more pillow talk than women.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, they
They
do.
do.
Is that really
oh
cute?
They
yeah.
do. That's absolutely true because sometimes they be trying to get in your damn head and see what you know.
Yeah.
That's what I
They
said.
do.
They trying to, what, and then lay down, and they done satisfied saying, yeah. So what was Sandra talking about last night? What? What? Sandra, where was you? Where?
Crack it up.
You know how it go, girl. I'm talking about, woo, that was good. So, what was Sandra saying last night? You what? What happened? How you know what Sandra was saying? You listening, ear hustling. Talking about
Oh,
Mm-mm.
baby, they
no,
got it bad. They got it
look,
bad.
because they doing they checklist and checking it twice too. Yeah,
You dang all right. That's how they keep their pimp game strong. Okay.
look,
So
Lord.
since you brought it up, Jill, so you're saying if you're talking to your girlfriend about something that relates to your girlfriend, you're gonna get out of bed with your husband or your boyfriend and go to another room?
What you say? If it depends on the topic. Now, if it's a personal topic, that is kind of, confidential.
Yeah, you get
I
up and
mean,
walk out
yes,
the
I'm
room.
gonna
You
get
have
up
to.
and walk out the room. That
Yeah.
is not, and he should trust. He knows. I don't want to know what your homeboy's out there doing,
Yeah.
because he would do the same thing. Because he don't
Cause
want
they.
you
Yeah.
thinking in your mind like I'm doing that too. So no, let me go out here. It's
Uh-huh.
privacy. It's about respect, first of
Yeah.
all. And
Mm.
I'm talking and somebody confiding in me. I'm getting up and going out the room. And so we can have our moment. And I come
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
back and that's it. Yes, you need to leave the room. That is
Yeah.
not his conversation to be heard. You know what I'm saying? He don't need to hear all that. You
But you
know?
all were having a moment, and the girlfriend called the phone. Hey,
Well,
Jill, I need to tell you something.
I'm not
Oh no, well
answering
you
no
I ain't
phone if
answering no
I'm in the
phone. If we
moment.
in the moment, you gotta
What
wait.
kind of what kind of relationship you in, bruh? I ain't answering no damn phone with my leg up in the air.
Look
What?
at Jill's face. She know
Ass
with this
up,
man.
tit, but what?
Yes, honey.
What phone? First of all, I don't even hear the
No, honey.
phone.
We're gonna turn it off. You been eating
Now,
all day.
Adrian,
You have been
I
eating
didn't say all
food
that
that
deep. I
has
said having a moment. I
no.
didn't say you all were in the moment. I said having a moment.
well,
Just
whatever
relax.
moment, well, you know what a moment is, then we having a moment. That's a moment between me and him. Whether it's talking, walking, I will call her back. That's what, we're having me time. Whatever moment you were talking about is our moment. And I'm gonna finish enjoying the moment.
Yeah, I'm so glad I don't have them problems with my husband. He ain't never asked me like what your friends say, what she talking about, or
To be honest, Kilcon, I
what,
think that the
what
reason why
y'all was
people
on. We don't do that.
Yeah, my
What you
We don't do
husband
that.
said?
didn't got up
talk
himself. If he
about,
know somebody call, he didn't got up himself and walked out the room.
Yes, yes.
yeah,
What you said?
I
Eat,
think
cook, and
it's
live it out.
I think it's us as women, like not me. Like I don't tell my husband, my girls, my whatever friend business like that because I just feel like he may look at her like, oh, she do that and you don't do that. Like he may start questioning like, why you don't do that? You know what I'm saying? I just don't feel like I should tell him what she do with her people. You know what
Oh
I'm saying? Like
no.
he'd be like, I don't think, and I think when it comes to conversation and talking and pillow talking and stuff, I don't go and tell my husband anything about my friend's relationship with their people. I just don't feel it's safe. I just don't feel. I just want to look at her like, ooh, like she did that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't
I
want
wouldn't
to
even
look
feel
at her.
comfortable discussing what somebody else is doing to their man with my man. Listen,
Yeah,
Mm,
no,
that's cray. Okay,
no,
you
mm,
no.
what you might as well send him with a bow and wrapped up over there and talk about.
Yep, to go right
I
there with her.
mean, I'm just saying you might as well wrap his ass up in a bow and sit
Mhm.
at her door. Like I mean, what kind of conversation? Yes, no, that ain't grown folk conversation.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
Not when you don't do that. That ain't nothing. I don't even care if you was sipping. You
Mm-mm.
sipping, tripping. I ain't sending my man out to go test it out. Talking
No.
about well, look, ain't no test drive. Talking about she be doing all types of stuff. Oh yeah. Well, would you like to try?
Uh-uh.
I mean, I'm just saying. So we all know as adults, there are certain conversations had and not to be had. Um,
with
to
your
your
man.
significant other, or
Yes,
Yeah.
so there is just things that you shouldn't be. It draws the line to, I mean, and it varies. You know why? Because men is different. Men will
Mhm.
sit there and talk crap with they dudes, but as women, I, 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 I
No.
ain't, I ain't sharing nothing with you. What my man is doing over here.
No. My friend ain't
And,
All
about to
you,
know what my man doing.
all you
No.
know is that I keep a smile on my face, okay?
Yep. That's all you need to
And
know.
that's all you need to know. Dot 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 dot.
yeah.
Never.
then if you is that kind of dude, I'm looking at you suspect at this point. Like,
Yeah.
like why you really want to sit up and be gossiping
Are
about
we
some
back? Are we
rumors?
back?
What you said, Adrian? You, Adrian, stop.
Yeah, he
You
like
Oh,
he's
stuck?
stuck.
Adrian, you stop.
you look like on TikTok. Hey, grandbaby, grandma
He
come
look
pick you up from
Wait,
church
let me.
today.
He playing it off up there like TikTok. You said,
Hey, grandbaby, grandma
Adrian,
come pick you up for church.
Adrian,
Hey, my grandbaby,
Yo,
Adrian.
silly.
grandma come pick you up for church.
Kate
I
Cotton
think
is crazy.
Picker Dan did. I think Picker Dan did a TikTok like that before. I don't know what it was, but something like
Oh
that.
God.
With a
Oh shoot. Kate Cotton ain't got no sense. She
No,
said,
she
Adrian, baby.
she talking about
They
some
just
grandma
listen.
stuck
come
like
pick
the
you up for
TikTok.
church.
Hey,
Come
my
pick you up for
grandbaby,
church.
grandma come pick you up for church, okay?
Oh God. Y'all got me over here in tears. Oh my God. Adrian.
Adrian,
He needs to go out
Adrian.
and come back in.
He probably
he's
trying.
still stuck.
Just keep the living room
He's
beside
still
you.
stuck.
Get off the fridge, honey. Thank you.
Oh, there he go. Wait, he changed position.
Hey, my grandbaby, grandmama come pick you up from
Wait,
church.
did he just change
That's the
position?
one that Adrian did. When he was like, my grandma come pick you from school. He was like, not today.
I
Keep
think
on
he
fridge, honey.
resetting now. Oh,
Oh, oh no.
y'all got me in knots. Adrian, are you on the air? Adrian,
Audio is back now. You
are
went
you on
buffering,
the
then I
air?
went buffering. Yeah, I'm good.
That was you Kate Cotton said, Adrian baby, grandma coming to pick you up from church. You know the TikTok, because you was frozen like after we started talking about
No.
you just kind of
Yeah.
froze like
Yes, it's tea, honey. That's tea. Good job.
Hey, my grandbaby,
Yeah.
grandmama come pick you up
I,
from church, okay?
I got kicked out of my own life. Huh?
oh Jesus.
Oh Lord.
But yeah,
Amen.
Hey
but
Rissa.
I feel like sometimes a lot of people get jealous of other people's relationship and certain things that are happening in their personal life that you know they hear about it and then they're going to their partner and be like, oh, this person do this. Why are you doing that?
Yeah.
Well, and it is. That's why I say you gotta just be first of all, you just have to be sure about you can't be listening to everybody, okay? Everybody
And some people
look,
lie.
everybody like lunch meat, okay? They want piece of meat, okay? Whatever meat it is, ham, chicken,
Mhm.
they want piece of it.
Piece
So,
of it, man.
you gotta be careful about what you discussing with people because
People.
everybody like meat.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So you can't rely on that and you can always keep it and be mindful. But
Yes.
look, Adrian, don't get Kate Cotton started.
Go ahead, Kay. Go ahead.
I ain't say nothing, Adrian. I ain't say nothing. I ain't say nothing. I'm being a good girl tonight. Cause
Kate
I
Cotton
love
said,
all my friends.
Who took away your tongue tonight, Kay?
where
Huh?
Mama Dell went.
I said, who took your tongue away tonight? You ain't got nothing to say. She
Hey,
said, I
The
ain't
Vince.
cat,
said nothing.
the cat got my tongue.
Okay, hold on
Oh
one second.
Lord.
Or shall
Oh
I
But
say
my.
the dog picture?
but for real, nobody out in the audience have anything to say in the chat. So what do y'all think about discussing thing your friends and your friends relationship and business with your spouse or significant other?
Yeah, definitely. That's a no for sure. No,
Yeah, I
no.
ain't doing it.
I ain't
That
doing
causes
that.
problems. I ain't doing
First of all, certain things, it's like people typically have these open conversation and they feel comfortable about saying certain things. And they're like, this happened last night, and it was this, and it was that, and it was this moment, and this happened. I'm like, that's for nobody to know. Next time somebody come over to your house, they may be behind the person that, oh, you do that?
That's what I
So,
said. Yep.
That's
Yep.
teenage conversation. Only kids do that. Tricks
Is
is
the
for
cat going off
kids.
upstairs?
it's okay.
Oh, okay.
That only
Chill,
kids do that. There ain't no grown folks supposed to be out there doing that, okay?
Jill,
Talking about,
Jill
it.
said
Some
tricks are for
people,
kids.
what you
Tricks
got
are
a
for
some
kids.
people,
checklist,
some
you
people
know.
just love a little too hard.
Yeah, that's for kids to do. Grown folks shouldn't be sitting there comparing lists about, sea souls and all that stuff. It's my business what I'm doing in here. Just know that it's getting done. That's all we gotta know.
Jill, are you up here lying to me, Jill? I know at least that one moment that feels so special to you that you're like, I gotta tell somebody. This is so hot.
What?
This is hot out of the oven.
No, it was so hot that I had to go try it again.
No, Jill.
That's all I'm thinking about is when gonna happen one more again. One more again. Yeah, I ain't thinking about going. I ain't gonna tell nobody. I want to go happen again. Go happen. Go happen and gonna happen. Look, you smiling all day. Bring that same energy, boo. Shoot, ain't nobody got time to be talking. I'm saving my energy, honey.
Right.
I ain't got time to be gossiping about that. I be one more again. Look.
That's what I was saying. People who have time to be discussing other people's relationship, I feel like they have shortage in their relationship. They don't comfortable around each other enough to be making much of each other versus talking about someone else. You know, that should be time for you all to be getting into whatever you need to get into and not be getting into other people's business.
Now we're not going front like as ladies talk. You may say something like, "Child, I don't know what came over him last night," or something like that. I mean, ain't nobody sitting. Ain't nobody going and sitting
You ain't about to be
around.
going all into detail saying what you did.
Exactly right. You know, girls do chat it up and be like, "Oh, girl, I don't know." I said, "I don't know what happened last night," or something like that. But not no whole like we was in there talking about Humpty Hump and then what? No.
But a lot of people don't just take what you say. They have questions. So what if they ask you questions?
You ain't getting no answer.
I wish an itch. First of all, if you my friend, you know I'm only talking to somebody who's my bestie, so they know me very well. I doubt that would be a question from their lips to my ears. I doubt that very much. They will not dare talk about what happened. They know what happened. I'm over here in my glory. And and I got blessed today. That's all you need to know.
Jill, please calm down.
Calm
down,
and that's it.
Jill?
Look, it's hot in here.
Still there fanning.
Look, whoa! Thinking about it. Look, ow!
No, Jill.
But no, for real, you at these ages, like those are for younger ages. When you were young, you didn't know better, and then you wonder why the boy got passed around the crowd.
Yep.
Because that's why they got passed around and he get passing around because you was passing around the goods and the stories. So everybody wanted a taste. A taste.
Give me 1 second. T just walked in the building. T, you say you been sleeping all day. We were asking for you because we wanted to know what was your thought on
how you just pull her out of everybody else in the crowd. What you want to know about T? Now you gonna mess with T. She ain't even. Look, T ain't even get the coal out of her eyes. You already ready to pull her coattail.
Yeah.
You know T be over there sleeping, talking.
Adrian a mess. Adrian. She ain't even sink her feet in the door good enough. Adrian said, T.
I'm trying to wake her up. She said she'd been sleeping all day.
Adrian a mess. T.
Been sleep all day again.
Put you to bed. See, now ask her and see what she wants.
You know what, Jill? I ain't messing with you. You better save some of that energy for your life, okay? We coming over you to in like 30 minutes, so you better save that energy. Don't be break.
She's drinking like she's gonna own like you see her face.
No, I'm sipping slow.
Wait, T, if you ain't busy, I'm gonna drop the link for you. Come on up. Come and tell us what's popping. Hey, Miss Sugar, welcome. Welcome, Sister Fifi, Veggie Pals.
Hey,
Everybody
Miss.
just walk in the
Oh,
door.
hey, Miss
Welcome, welcome.
Sugar. Hey,
Jill,
Veggie
you
And
on
Pal.
that,
the
you on
light
that
button,
white and
guys.
red.
Huh?
Sister Fifi. Who all up in here?
Creole.
Creole
You on
laughing.
that white and red.
T know what's going on. T gonna come and
Oh,
T
Rissa. Hey,
always.
Rissa. Zion.
Hey, Miss Sugar.
Yeah.
Hey, Sister Fifi.
Hey,
Hello.
Hey,
everybody.
y'all.
Jill gonna be on her
Everybody.
StreamYard tonight, so we're gonna turn up over at Jill's too. Turn up.
Okay.
We playing music. If y'all feel like playing pop culture trivia, or if y'all just feel like continuing saying, look, mind your business about what is going on in my drawers, okay?
After dark. Jilly's after dark.
After dark. No creepers, y'all.
Jill,
But
ain't
yeah,
nobody playing.
it's
Jill, ain't nobody
what
playing
was
with you tonight.
Ain't no creepers, y'all. T said let her go wet her face and stuff.
she ain't gonna show her face.
T said she need to get a breather.
Remember
Good
She's
yesterday
Lord.
was
tired,
T.
man. She's
Remember yesterday
tired.
was T's anniversary.
He said she's tired.
That's why she's sleeping all day. Hello.
Now,
Yesterday was
T
her
must be
anniversary,
tired.
and her hubby be working at night, so T been sleeping all day.
He won't. Shut up. Adrian, you are a mess. I ain't fooling with you tonight. Uh-uh.
He's a
You,
mess, Jill.
Jill, you know me. I'm
A
Jamaican.
mess.
Oh my
A
god.
hot mess. Talking about, yeah, sleeping all day. He work all night. Okay.
Adrian be keeping up mess. He be keeping up mess.
Listen, he don't
No,
forget
And the
nothing.
funny
Don't you
thing
ever
about
no,
tell.
Adrian,
no,
guys,
You
no.
he
bet.
never
no.
Listen,
asked Adrian
you better.
nothing.
Wait,
Adrian keep
wait,
asking
wait.
us, and no one is
Let me
asking
finish.
Adrian
Let me
nothing.
finish. You all misunderstand what I'm saying. Remember, she said he works at night, like a job. I'm not talking about that type of work. So don't get it twisted. I didn't say all that now.
Oh my god.
Look, he wait. You heard he got serious now. Wait.
Yeah.
You
He's
wait.
turning his pants. He's turning his pants up, honey.
Look,
You know what?
wait.
I
You
ain't play with y'all.
look, he said wait. Okay. No, sir. Me not say
No,
none of that. No, sir. Put me in none of that, Mm. Adrian, look,
Adrian,
Oh my
he,
god,
he
Jill.
the damn ultimate pillow
Jill.
talker.
Jill
look,
said no,
Adrian,
sir.
no, sir.
feel a song. Wheels
Adrian,
go slow in that tempo.
Adrian be like,
Night
I
and
was talking about, Adrian said, I was talking about
hold me
dumplings.
down and mellow. Seeing the pain, seeing the pleasure. Nobody but you, body but me, body but us, bodies
Body eggs.
together.
Body eggs.
Look, you see, he
I
trying to
love to
shut us
hold you
up, y'all.
close tonight and all.
Yeah.
I
That's
love
Adrian.
to
all right.
wake up next to you.
That's all right, Jill. We gonna hook him up with a damn girlfriend.
Adrian gonna
Reckless
shut,
behavior.
he trying to shut us up. Christine,
Yeah.
he trying to shut us up.
Yeah,
This
that's what
thing,
the funny thing is whenever he comes alive, we need to start asking him some questions because he just asked all of these questions. I'm gonna start putting the questions out.
Yeah, let's turn the tables on Adrian.
Uh-huh.
Go ahead.
Adrian trying to shut us up. This ain't your cooking show, bruh. You been
Go ahead. I'm waiting.
talking about
I'm
start singing.
waiting.
We see you.
I'm
We can
not.
hear you. Look, we can
Go
touch
ahead.
you.
I'm
You ain't
waiting.
behind the video no more. You
Touch me.
live. You live.
Oh my god, he always asking us
So
questions. We
You
don't ask
Adrian,
see?
him nothing.
Go ahead, Kay.
we would like to know
Lay it
what
on
is
me.
your, we would like to know
Lay it
what is
on me.
your we would like to know what is your preference? Is it American? Is it a Jamaican? Or is it a Karen?
Oh my god, I want to hear
Is
this.
it a
Oh
what?
Lord, I'm going mute.
Well, right now I'm Jamaican, so
So
anything
you're
along that line, whether Jamaican, American, or Jamaican.
Jamaican. So American Jamaican.
Whether American, Jamaican, or Jamaican. So whether a single, or a twin.
So I
Mm.
guess he's trying to say that he's okay with Jamaican, American, and then she was born in Jamaica and become an American a little bit. That's what you're trying to say, Adrian?
Yeah, so whether she's American or Jamaican like myself.
Okay. So are you just cool with that? Is your mom cool with you bringing home an American?
My mom don't care. As long
Okay.
as she don't disrespect my mama, that's all that my mama care about.
Okay, we're just trying to make sure now because we might need to get you hooked up because you keeping too much mess going on.
Yeah,
we got to keep the conversation going for 2 hours, you know. So we come up with the topics, you know, like how my song said, he'll give you the recipes. We'll have you down on one knees. No, I'll give you the topics that will have you talking all night. He'll give you the recipes. We'll have you down.
With Adrian and cooking and food review, baby.
AK Confection, welcome. T, what you say now, T? What's popping? AK Confection, welcome. T, what you say now, T? What's popping?
I'm just so tired.
I'm hearing feedback.
Come on, T. T, don't you come up and talk about you tired tonight.
Okay, it's my tired night.
Oh my God.
You've been tired for a few nights.
It's my tired night. Oh no.
Look, she sound like she still can't get it together.
So the question earlier to you was like, you know, if you were in trouble or anything, who would you confide in? So the question earlier to you was like, you know, in trouble, who would you confide in?
What kind of trouble?
Like, let's say we're in a situation, any type of situation, who would be the first person you would call or trust enough to share this information with?
My husband.
Do you have another device on, T?
Let me close this out. How is it now?
Do you have another device on, T?
Hold on, let me refresh, okay?
All right.
Everybody love their husband, boy. I tell you the truth.
What was that, Kay?
I just say, you know, everybody love their husband.
You know what? I ain't playing with you.
No, yeah, you can have that bubble. Yeah,
I'm gonna go confide in the priest to stop my. I need another confidant.
All right, T is back. So, you know, we were having the conversation earlier. We're like, who would you, like, if you were in trouble, you know? Like, let's say you have a situation going on. It's not even just trouble. Like, let's say you have a personal situation going on and you needed help. Who would you confide in personally?
So thankfully I have a few people on the list. First I call my husband. If he can't help, then I'd probably call my mom, my sister, and then I have 2 best friends that I can count on. So yeah. So yeah.
So the reason why I was searching for you all night, because earlier Eat Cook and Live It Up said she have a friend, right? And the friend Eat Cook and Live It Up, tell T the story, because we don't want to tell the lie by you.
Okay, so I have a friend, right? I still have a friend, because, you know, I'm just gonna say that. So I have a friend, right? And I have a credit card. So the credit card I have one for 10,000, one for 5,000 limit on it, right? So it was her birthday, and she said to me, "I want to ask you a favor. Would you lend me a credit card to do a car rental?" First thing I said to her, I said, "No, I can't do that because it just don't feel right with me." I have to tell my husband. She was like, "Why have to tell my husband?" And then she went ahead and said she's gonna use her car insurance. So anything happens to the car, they won't charge my credit card. She just want to have a credit card on file. So remember when the first time you said it to me, I said to her, no, I don't feel comfortable. When she explained her, so I said, you know what? Okay, I'll do it. But we are not like I think, but I think it's like a week or a half. I call her. I say, no, I don't feel good laying in my car. It just don't sit well with me, because at the first I said no, because you tell me the situation, whatever. I said okay, but a little conversation kind of opened to me, but for her it's really close because I told her yes.
Mhm. Mhm.
When I called her the second week, she said to me, I said to her, no, I'm sorry, I can't my card. I just, don't sit right with me. She said that my card is fake. I'm good, my card is fake, and I'm selfish, and that my credit cards are fake because I'm using my husband's income for these credit cards.
Mhm.
So that's it, right, Adrian? Right? That's what I
Yeah.
right.
But she said, but she said she still hung out with this girl. T. What's your thought?
Um, that how
So so
yeah, Ben.
so wait, this woman, right? She tell her say after everything and everything, she tell her say, remember say your card is fake, fraud because you is your
I don't
husband
work.
income you use and not your income. Yeah,
Right.
Wow.
Yeah.
I know she still hang out
I
with
mean,
that girl.
I understand that she didn't like that. She didn't get the card, but to say all that, that's a lot. To say that her stuff is fake and no,
Mm.
that I mean, I would keep her at a distance because she's not very nice to me. And why didn't you feel right to let her use the card? Like,
Why? When you said to you, asked you why didn't lend her the card?
why didn't you feel right to let her use?
Because it's a credit card that I have no income of. You know what I'm saying? And if anything happened, I'm gonna do this for her without my husband knowing about the situation. We can drive to Maryland and something happen with this car. Whose car is gonna go on file? Who gonna pay for that? Then what if she's a person? If she said my cards are fake, what if she just walk with them and leave and say, "Girl, you're gonna fix that car yourself"? What if I'm just looking at them. What if this girl just simply something really happened to the car? My husband don't know about it. What can I tell him? He's gonna be mad at me. Like, why would I not tell him? That's the reason why I say, you know what, I ain't gonna give her my card. I ain't going to say nothing about it. I ain't just not giving my card. I just don't feel good giving her a card and not telling my husband about it. No, he knows she's
But
using the house missing, but I'm just saying it just it's just not fair to not telling. Anything could happen to the
mhm.
car, and then we have a big cuss about it. So I'm like,
But T, it's not even that because I feel like for a friend to come to you and ask you to borrow your credit card, I feel like that's a little much.
Yeah,
Me personally, I ain't letting no friend no credit card.
no,
I'll lend you some money,
Adrian, stick
but
up in
my
Adrian.
personal business.
Adrian, stick up in. I will give my friend my credit card to buy maybe
Mm-hmm.
something within ourselves. Like maybe we're going to the store, we're going to buy food. That's different. But giving her the
Mm-hmm.
card to do something like that is like anything could happen to the car. The car could write off.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That is
yeah,
under
and
my
you're supposed to
name.
do.
That's because we could always go out and we buy food together and we do stuff together. Maybe break baby, then know what happens. We go out and we do something together, and I use my card. It's fine, no payback. That's fine, no problem. But giving you my it's like I'm giving you my everything, my information to go. Giving you
Mm-hmm.
my card to go
Yeah.
get this car to
So there's
drive to Maryland.
here's the thing too. If she was renting a car in her name, she can't use your card. It would have to be you renting the car and then letting her use it. But also, when you rent a car, you could put full insurance on it, so that wouldn't be an issue. So
That
for the fact that she's trying to borrow the car to rent a car,
right.
it sounds fishy because you can't rent a car in somebody else with somebody else's card. The names have to
But
Right.
so that's one
but
thing.
the part where hurt me though, T, is when she said
Your
your
stuff
card
is
is
fake.
fraud and
First of
all
all,
this
she's
stuff.
jealous.
The
So
phone
what
breaking up a
if
bit.
your card is in you use your husband's income?
But
So
That's what I'm saying.
what?
But then she still hang around this girl. I'm like, why you hang
Yeah,
around this girl
I
who done that shady
I
stuff?
mean, and remember I told y'all that I have a friend that I just
Yeah.
can't kick. I don't know why. So I'm not gonna judge.
That's why we're asking for you, T. Tell your
I'm
story.
losing you guys.
So
Wait a minute.
All right.
Hold on. It's kind of cracking up. I really can't hear you guys clearly.
All right. Drop off and come back.
I'm not really damn close to my sister, less known a friend. My blood sister, I'm not really no card for. And she not getting my damn credit card. How about that?
Facts.
How about that? Now I take you to the store and buy you something.
Yeah.
I send you a cash out, but I ain't giving you my card.
I'm not
Better
even
speak.
doing that for, you know what? I have to admit, like, I have had my parents do that for me. In situations of whatever, but you can put the card, now be honest, you can put a card on another person's, but what happens is, I've used my own insurance. You have your own license, so I don't know. It's probably gotten stricter now, but my parents has done that for me. But I don't know if I would. I don't know. These kids is different today.
Mm-hmm.
And that was because I was in another place and I needed to get where I needed to go. And they have done, things like that for me. But like I said, but they were there and I have drove off. They drove off the lot and then I take the car. But that was these kids are different breeds now. But I'm not doing that for no friend or no. I don't even think I would
Christine,
do it
mute
for
your
my
mic.
kids because they reckless. Huh?
but
Now it's time to eat cook for mute our mic
Okay.
because it's giving feedback.
I'm not hearing anything.
I think E Cook's friend. I think her friend doesn't sound right, and you have like when somebody asks you something, depending on who they are, you get that feeling like should I do this for this person? Is it right?
Uh-huh.
Just after she told her no, the response that she gave her alone tells you that E Cook was right to not say yes.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that friend, that's the type of ones that you have to love from a distance. You can't, because I don't feel right like being in your face, especially if we didn't resolve the situation, if it never came up, like just
So,
being in your
Mm-hmm.
face, knowing that you're gonna tell me about myself after I tell you no. So if my stuff is fake, then you don't need to be asking me to use it. Then you know,
so
Facts.
how
You-
about your feelings,
yeah.
E?
How about you get your own stuff?
But T, what about now? You had a friend who tried to take your man,
Yeah,
but
but
you
listen.
didn't speak to her. So how? No, I'm
Okay,
just
so
asking
let me
a
tell you.
question.
Turn
Let
off
me
right
tell
now.
you.
Asking a
When
question. How you
when
guys
whenever
gonna
she,
be cool?
whenever
My husband just said to me, he said, "You go through enough. You go through enough with that girl. If it was me, I'm done with her." He just said it to me.
You need to
Yeah,
be done with her.
You
yeah.
sure
He
do,
said,
honey.
yeah. He just said it. He just said, you go through like a relation. It's like you guys are together.
no, that's a lot. Why don't you let her go? Why can't you let her go?
I can't let her go, but I'm like, it's because that's what my husband said all the time. He said, "You don't want to cut people off just like that with a small finger." But for her, I don't know. There is something I don't know. It's
There's
like
something.
Oh my!
I don't know.
Did y'all
To me,
used to be in a
to me, to,
relationship?
Wait till
to be honest, I don't know. There is like, it's like I don't know. How could
Lord have
this?
mercy. Hey,
Did
walk
y'all
me
have
over
any
here.
kind of relations?
Please,
Did you
please,
ever have any kind of relations with that woman?
You say, Kate Cotton?
I say, did you ever have any kind of relations with that woman?
I'm not. Jake. No, 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 no,
Uh,
not me. No, Kate Cotton.
Because
Come on,
the
baby.
song say it ain't nothing to cut a bee off. So
No, no,
No,
nothing like that.
but eat cook, eat cook. The
Yeah.
reason why I can't ask that because he's like, there's something about her. It's
Oh
like
no,
you
man!
need
It's
to
just
cut
like
off other people,
it's
so
like I
just
have
cut her
a
off.
no. It's like I have it's like she's just a friend to me. I don't know how I would
Uh,
explain it to you. She was like a sister to me. Then we hang out, we do stuff together. I'm like, it's like I don't know. I don't know.
No, she's
You
not.
have a soft spot for her.
Yeah, it's like she need help. It's like cutting off is that boy.
But
You're rough.
you can't help her.
You're
She
right.
still start help herself in your life. You better cut her off.
You're
So
right.
now, T, my
Yeah.
question to you. So, what is the difference now? So, what makes
Come,
that
baby.
difference between
Yeah,
how
babe.
she don't cut that girl
Mm?
off, and then
Well
your
done.
friend who did that to you?
Well done.
Okay,
That
so let
The
me
more true
let
ya.
me tell you about that because it was a long story. So when it happened, when my friend tried to do what she did, remember I told you we were in high school at the time, right?
right?
Mm-hmm.
So I got really petty. She got hers, okay? Now we years later we spoke about that situation and she told me a bunch of reasons, why she was acting out the way she was at the time. So, I'm not gonna knock her for whatever she told me. Okay. Now after she came to my house and she did what she did, doing the weird things around my husband and whatever. The reason why I didn't say anything to her about that is because it wasn't like it wasn't like okay, plain. The reason why I knew is because I know of what she's done in the past. That's
Oh.
why, I can say, okay, this is what she's doing. But it wasn't like in my face. Now, yes, my husband felt uncomfortable about it. And the only thing I told her was, hey, just make sure, like, don't do anything in the house. Just, you're here for vacation, just relax, okay? So I did tell her that. But like any other issues that we've had, I did talk to her about it. But she's
But
just
you
one of
still
the person that,
friends.
she keep doing weird things, whether it be that or other things, okay? Now, what I come to realize is this girl has like real mental problems. She
But
she
that's
has
not your
real
Anybody
problem,
issues.
has
though.
what my
I know it's not
question
my
is,
problem.
you
So
still
we're not friends like we talk every day. We don't hang out.
oh, but do you hang out with her?
No, we don't hang out. We don't talk every day. Every now and then she'll message me and she'll say, hey, how you doing? And of course I'm gonna, I respond. Sometimes I don't want
Yeah.
to. It takes me a while to respond. But I'm like, somebody's asking me how I'm doing. Let me just say, hey, this is how I'm doing. How are you doing? So
Yeah.
we're cordial, but we're not close.
So I guess I'm
Okay.
different. I guess I'm just a mean old baby. Because let me tell you, baby, I can't fool around. I cannot fool around with anybody who don't respect me
And my husband.
and no respect me. Period.
Hmm.
And then because
She said, be fair.
because that goes. Listen, if you don't respect me, you're not gonna respect my husband. You're not
No,
gonna
Yeah.
respect my
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
kids
Yep. Yep.
that's
either.
true.
You're not gonna respect my. You're not gonna respect anybody who I care about if you don't respect me. So the thing is, I cannot fool around and deal with someone who has no respect for me. And we can't speak, we can't talk. That's just me. Because every time I'm not even going, first of all, you're going to stop talking to me anyway. Because it ain't even a conversation. It's going to be like, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
what's up? And you hearing my vibe, it's like, what's up? Because that means what you want. And it's going to be like, oh.
You're so
Okay.
Brooklyn, Jill.
And I'm not giving you any other conversation. Just hang up and end it right here. Because it's going
Yeah.
no further. I don't even have
Mm-hmm.
nothing past what's up to say to you anyway. Because
I,
I'm leery. I'm leery about what I say to you. I'm leery about, should I even, what is this? Are you recording me? You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
I
Because I
feel
don't know
you,
what you
Jill.
about, boo boo. So I can't. I'm not walking around eggshells with folks that has already betrayed me to the fact that,
Yeah.
and especially if you gave them another chance, and
Hmm.
I give you another chance, and you still, that means they are not for
Turn
you
this one off,
in the
Fubo.
future.
That one can stay on, right?
But Jill, I told you she has
Oh,
actual
keep going on,
issues,
baby. It's
right?
fine.
So
Yeah.
Somebody always got some kind of mental
yeah,
issue.
yeah,
I mean,
but Jill,
whether it be They have to, but they have to work that out before they come back in my
But
face and tell me.
she can't work it out. It's an ongoing
Someone
thing.
has something on. Someone have something on. I
Who
can hardly
playing
hear.
music? Who playing
And
music?
beyond
Let me.
that, I don't know. But
You
beyond
ready,
that,
Jill,
though,
to go live?
Oh, yeah, I hear movement.
You ready? All right, you can jump down. I'm gonna be on for 2 more minutes, and then you
Yeah,
can
but
just
that's all I wanted to say. That is deep
yeah,
when you have somebody, whether they have mental issues or not, but when it comes to your livelihood, you need to save them. You
yeah,
have to
yeah,
go, they need to go get the proper help that they need in order to, you know what I'm saying? To
yeah, I
Yeah.
feel
feel
you.
I
that
still,
you
I,
can't.
I still talk to her though. I don't. I just, it's really. I don't know. I don't know.
Okay, all right.
I
but
don't
Well,
know.
God bless you.
Mm-hmm.
My
But
issue with the whole situation is that she says she hang out with this girl still.
Right. Yeah. It could, that girl is I think what she said was out of jealousy and hate. Like, how you gonna say, "Oh, but remember your card fake because you use your husband"? Like what?
Income.
Sorry.
Yeah.
That's what I told her. I'm like, I wouldn't be hanging out with
Yeah,
this girl because I don't know what else she gonna do to me.
that's a lot because guess what? If you and your husband building your life and his income for whatever reason can get you the card, what's wrong with that? If yours could get him a card, what's wrong with that?
That's the reason I asked for
That's
the
how you're
household
supposed to be
income.
in your in that union. What the hell? What's she talking about?
She crazy.
Yeah,
She's
She.
that's
jealous.
what I told her.
Yeah, she
Jealous.
is. She
She's
is. She is.
hateful.
Right. Yes.
That that's that sentence alone, I think it's a hateful thing to say. Like, okay, I
Yeah.
understand that you're upset, that you can't get the
Yeah.
card, but then you're gonna tell me that
Yeah.
that's not a very nice thing to
Oh,
say.
oh, thank you, Kimmy and Carolina Hillbilly, Mama Dell, and Creative Creole for sharing out the live stream. We're gonna go over to Jill in a few minutes, but yeah, that was just crazy. That's why I was like, I gotta get T's opinion on this because I didn't want to think that I'm the only one who
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
thought
not
that.
very nice. I wouldn't hang out with her no more. She wouldn't get a dime from me. She wouldn't get any benefits from me anymore
And let me tell you
because
and let me tell you what's so silly too. She will pay 400 and 300 to do her hair, right? I'm not talking about her, but I'm just saying, right?
hmm
And she buy a nice, long hair, and her hairdresser will do her hair funny, and it's gonna come to me and ask me to fix it, and don't
I don't pay her.
pay me. And my husband was like, "But you're joking, Tina."
Eat
But
cookie. Listen,
You're really
you
a
got to
joke for
come to
sure.
your house so you can do my hair for free.
But that's what I'm saying, T. You see, I'm not looking. All right, I'm not looking for money from my friends.
I
I
feel you.
just want okay. Bring me a bottle of wine.
Yeah,
Bring me a pack
yeah.
of lashes. You know
Thank
what I'm
you. Here you
saying?
go. Thanks for your time, girl. hmm
I'm just saying. I'm not.
I'm not
If you're
sure.
my
Maybe you can
friend,
just
I
open
don't
up
expect
another
anything
tab
from it.
and get the
Just be
music.
there for me. And I'm saying, when her birthday come, I give her a Nordstrom gift card. That's just how I am.
hmm
But I don't know.
No, I mean, how about you stop being like that? Stop it.
My husband say you need to cut it out.
You is a different breed.
You need to
I
stop
don't know
doing
what they don't make you. They don't make your type of people anymore.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't
you
know.
should, and it's not because she can't give it back. It's because she won't.
That's
Okay,
the whole thing.
she's
Yeah.
selfish
Yeah.
in many ways and hateful. Don't forget that part.
Yeah. Those are not
Yeah,
quick catching, babe. Yeah.
yeah. We're just waiting on Jill to hit the button,
I'm gonna
and
go
then
over
we're
to
gonna
gym,
head
but I'm
over to
gonna
Jill.
whenever you're done, we're gonna cut off whenever you're done, and then I'm gonna go over to gym as
Yeah,
well. But
but
T, are you
yeah,
okay now, Mama? You're not tired
Oh
anymore?
no, I'm not tired anymore.
Tea, drink coffee while I the carrot and
No,
Guinness, man.
actually, I
That's
did
why.
not. I drank like 2 glasses and that was it.
Listen, listen. Oh my
Two
God.
But
glasses
y'all should
enough.
make it, okay? Make it and tell me if I'm crazy. because I know that thing.
I'm gonna make a small drop.
Okay,
Like
that's
Oh Lord, yeah, you know. Caroline say if I was your husband, I'd pack your scandal bag and leave you by the sidewalk because you.
Hey Caroline, I bet you go on and Caroline. I bet you go on and
Good night, foodie duo. Thank you. We're about to get off and go over to Jill in a minute, but thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it.
Go ahead, Daddy.
Yeah, I miss everyone tonight.
That's what I told her, T. I'm like, listen, her husband needs to tie her up in the house and not make she leave out.
One day
girl.
eventually I'll stop. Eventually, it's not gonna be like this. Eventually, I'm gonna drop her. Eventually,
you like I said, you don't even have to drop her off completely. Just stop dishing out because she don't give back.
Yeah,
it's not a mutually beneficial relationship. Not that you're expecting things from people, but I mean, you have friends in your life. It's give and take. If you're the one giving all the time, what's the use in that?
Yeah, it's so funny. I was telling Adrian, I said I have a YouTube, and she don't even know I have a YouTube channel. I don't tell her nothing.
But why don't tell her? Because she don't need to be in your life. That's
the reason why I don't tell her.
Friend that I'm talking about, she have my channel and she go on it. And when I put up stuff, she come and tell me that she watched it. But listen, also one last thing about this friend that I'm talking about. When I was younger and I didn't have a credit card at the time, and I needed to rent a car. This girl rented a car for me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But she's not, it's really strange with her. Like, I just know that she's not coming from a place where she's trying to harm me. She just can't help herself.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, she's not a horrible person when she's normal, but she has actual problems, is what I'm trying to say about her.
Yes, baby.
Yeah.
And especially a person that's in my profession, I'm really understanding when it comes to issues that people have. And so, like, I can understand when certain things are just out of their control, and I'm not just on my side. Is what I'm saying. Right. But I know that to keep my peace, I have to keep her.
I don't need the pineapple. Oh, you can have one. Go ahead. Yeah. But
wait there, Miss Baby Daughter says something, and she said. Wait there.
That's open.
She said, "Eat, cook. You look like you're very soft and accommodating to friends who keep walking over you. You need for tappy. You need for tappy, you hear?"
But the funny thing, Miss Bibi, she's the only. That's what I was saying. This is the first friendship that's what I said back in Jamaica. I never had friends like this before.
But that's why you should know what happened her so long then.
You're right. I don't know. All
right, Jill is live. Can one of the moderators drop Jill's link for me, please? We're gonna go over to Jill. She's on StreamYard, so it's gonna be fun. We're gonna have a good time. Good night, Step Rug. Thank you.
Miss Baby daughter, I missed you earlier. I'm gonna go catch up on your stuff. I was sleeping. Sorry.
Step Rug said, "Good night, everyone. I really enjoyed myself tonight in the live chat. Hopefully that I can meet back up with y'all again. Good night and have a blessed one, everyone. Be safe." Thank you, Miss.
Good night, guys.
Thank you, Step Rug. You too. All right, thank you, all my panelists, for coming on and making the show nice and fun. We're gonna go over to Jill's comfort zone. So, if one of the moderators can drop the link to Jill's live, so everybody can just click it and get right over there.
I'm laptop right now. Could have done it. Hold on, let me see if I can. My battery dying.
Okay. Good night.
Yeah, Miss Baby Daughter had a really good live today. That was a fun live. She's sort of like a radio personality. Yeah.
Yes, I've seen her. Have you watched her dumpling video when she finished talking about what the universe have to offer you? She really.
No, we never see the dumpling video, but I was in her live today. I was like, listen, you sound like a radio personality. She just have this, bold personality. I was like, but I'm gonna need to get her on the panel one of these days.
Yep.
And let you come talk to me. She said, "Yeah, swell me head." No, so over here I just speak the truth. You can ask anybody who rock with me. They know that I speak the truth, the unfiltered truth.
Yep.
But yeah, I guess I'm going to have to grab Jill's link for myself.
Hold on. Distance, hold on. Oh, Jill is live. Hold on. Let me see if I can.
Yeah, I can grab the link. So I'm going to end it in a minute. So if you guys want to go over there, you can.
Yeah, I'm going to go over there in a minute.
Drop off now then.
All right, take care.
All right, thanks.
Adrian. Bye-bye.
Okay.
All right, bye. Good night.
Good night.
Well, I'll see you at Jill.
All right.
We're going to Jill mukbang. No. All right, guys. Have a wonderful night. I'll see you over at Jill's Comfort Zone. Love you all. See you later.